I have been in your shoes. I lived with undiagnosed ADHD for over 40 years. When my kids were little, figuring out what to make for dinner each night and pulling it off felt like an Olympian challenge. I faced piles of laundry because I struggled to decipher the seemingly simple steps of sorting, washing, drying, and putting it away. It was typical to wake up to a wet heap of smelly clothes in the washer because I had forgotten to load the dryer the night before. I avoided talking on the phone because if I couldn't see the speaker's mouth, I couldn't focus on the words, and my mind would drift 100 miles away. My house was cluttered, bills were paid late, and over I asked myself, how can I earn 2 academic degrees but not be able to file 10 papers? What is wrong with me? Discovering I had ADHD and getting help for it changed my life in ways I never dreamed possible. As I gained confidence in myself through learning more about ADHD and how it affected me, I began to baby step my way into a new, exciting life that included this thing called ADHD. I learned that my ADHD didn't define me, but explained many of my quirks and difficulties. Once I saw how vastly different and better my life became, I wanted to offer hope to other women with ADHD, women like you who might be living in shame, self-loathing, or pure frustration. Since the mid-1990s, I have been working with adults with ADHD in a variety of capacities. I volunteered for many years at CHAD, Children and Adults with Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, and ADDA, Attention Deficit Disorder Association. I led support groups online and launched http://addconsults.com, where I've been able to meet and help thousands of men and women online. My journey led me to writing my first book, Survival Tips for Women with ADHD. Who would have thought that the quiet, sensitive soul who was happiest locked up in a cozy room reading a book would end up presenting talks to hundreds of people around the country on the topic of women with ADHD. My hope is that this book will continue my voyage toward helping other women with ADHD who, like me, got so very stuck with the symptoms of ADHD, drowning in clutter, being late, burning dinner, feeling constantly overwhelmed. I'm living proof that you can move on despite your ADHD and find happiness and success. No, it's not a walk in the park. It takes lots of hard work and perseverance, but it can be done. I hope this book will help you start your own journey and that you will find that your ADHD is only a small part of who you are. The information and tips that follow will help you get started on your way to becoming the person you were meant to be. After all, she's been there all along.